All right, guys, we're in game number 3. Dude, this series has been so good. If you guys haven't already seen the reaction of game 1, game 2, you should. Game 1 was spectacular on King Kong's side. The adaptation, such a simple adaptation by picking up the Jawhead first, just so that, again, Hayabusa, Carl Teasy gets activated earlier, was all they needed. It was... Dude, these little micro adjustments, not changing the draft that much, but having these micro adjustments are crazy. And you can see the respect instantly. Why the Jawhead was so valuable, is so valuable for TLPH, is because of the way that TLPH uses it. When you have a jungler like Carl, going for Jawhead makes it top tier. And honestly, JP, it's his fault. The Jawhead's amazing. His Jawhead's really good. Yeah, this is a questionable pick here for sure. Hylos and a Badang against Valir. Harith gets banned out. Alright, fine. Finally, we see the Harith banned out. Granger still ignored though. Again, that's something you would never see in MPLID. We don't let go of the Harith Granger like this. We always pick it up in the first phase. We don't leave it for like the second.
He definitely will, by the way. So that makes us wonder, right? Like, what is,
sorry about that. Cloudy just walked around. So cute.
What's the game plan here? Definitely don't want to face a Valir head on.
What do they... Ooh, Cho Beatrix. Dude, it has to be Granger, right? But Cho Beatrix. Why don't they... Why... Okay, guys, can you tell me why Granger isn't prioritized anymore? Because, yes, the Granger got nerfed, but is it that bad of a nerf? It's just the vision that really got hit. Alright, the mobility is a problem, especially when you're up against Joy. Sure. Against Haya. Sure. Sure. But when you already have Badang and Hylos, I guess it's just not first phase prio anymore, huh? Interesting. Interesting to see the... Okay, there you go. Interesting to see the differences in MPLID and MPL PH. It's so different. We don't see this. We don't see the great... we saw a few Beatrix games, but that was a Dewa versus TL only when Granger and Harith got... Granger, Harith, and Moskov got banned. Alright. Dude, that's ridiculous. No Purify is ridiculous. These guys are both so ballsy, man. Dude, I just want to say, this guy, this little god in the jungle, goat in the gold lane, this guy is so good at video games. He played Beatrix in the grand finals of last season, final game, against possibly the worst composition to go Beatrix against, and won. So, that's the reason no Purify. It's a Badang, bro. Like, no, well, to be fair, on the Beatrix you can't go Purify, but like, it's a Badang, and no one else has Purify on the board. Like, the Beatrix can't go Purify. I'm not saying the Beatrix has to go Purify. The Beatrix just doesn't get picked, usually, up against the Badang, up against these kind of compositions. On the other side, right side, too, there's so much CC on here, Cho and everything, and Mr. Oheb, man's not gonna go Purify, even though he has the luxury to. He wants to match Kelra. Dude. Ridiculous. Ridiculous how they have no Purifies, but they can make it work. These are the two teams that can probably make it work, you know. No Purify, play it, just go aggressive. Man. MLBB for the streets, yo. Brawl, let's go. But this time, as you can see, not as fast of a clear from Carl, but he did go for the triple pattern. Again, remember the pattern from game 1, guys. That's a triangle pattern. After taking orange, he went green camp, and then he went purple. That's something you can do if you have good mid control, and just if you have a team that can actually stop enemy team from invading, and you know, it's risky, to be fair, going for that kind of pathing with Hayabusa. That's usually what you see when you go on Joy, on Suyo. I don't see a lot of Hayabusas do that, but you see it on Carl. It could be a way to stop a... Turtle's going to be spawning... when is the turtle spawning? Bottom? Bottom? Yeah, bottom. Wait, no. Turtle's going to be spawning up. So yeah, it's... Okay, I think the reason they went for the triangle pattern is because, again, they want to stop the ability of King Kong to invade while they go for turtle 1. It's the formula we deciphered as well for Aurora, remember? How Aurora were able to beat ONIC Philippines. They stopped King Kong from getting the level lead early, that pathing of his, ridiculous pathing of his, by just taking the purple buff late so that there's no trade available, and now they'll be forced to kind of fight here. It's either fight here or concede, and I don't think ONIC want to concede because they have a proper comp to deal with this. But TLPH definitely had the better comp to go for turtle 1. Great AOG from Kirk. Oh, wow, nice one. Oh, Carl has Shadow Kill. Doesn't he get... Oh, interesting. He doesn't have Quad Shadow, so it would be very risky to use Shadow Kill. King Kong could just bring him away.
That's a very happy trade here.
Yeah, good trade. Good trade for TL. And then purple buff spawns now. So there you go. That's another usage of the triangle pattern. If you're just looking for the triangle pattern, utilizing the triangle pattern only for the level lead, you can also do it when you don't have a super fast clearing jungle. Have a proper team to play around to help you get the triangle pattern to stop trades from happening. That's what we see a lot, especially when you're up against the Joy. Heroes with crazy mobility, Joy, Suyo type of deals. You do that. You do triangle pattern, but also be careful because you need to have a coordinated team that can stop the enemy from invading your purple when you do go triangle pattern. And triangle pattern only works on orange. You don't go triangle pattern on purple. You don't go purple to this camp into orange. No, you go this, okay? Triangle only works out. Oh, there you go. Like a Purify. Already getting punished. Angie. I get it. They're really good. But I think going for Purify still... I mean, like, yes, you're very good at the game. Probably up there. You're up there with SUPERFRINCE, you know? Probably better mechanically, maybe better mechanically, but... I think you need to go Purify still, man. I don't know. Really good pin down. Look at that diversion. Wow, good re... Oh, Sanji. Nice stun, nice stun. That was already pretty good though. They were able to bait out the flicker. I think that's already value. I don't think they hesitated. They saw a flicker already and then they went, okay, we got flicker. We don't need to fucking chase. We go turtle. And they should get turtle. With Valir having no flicker, I don't think he'll be going up against this. Yeah. Shadow kill from Carl to secure it. Man, intense game 3. Very intense. Even though I know the outcome already. I know it's 2-1. I just don't know how the game is played. I saw the score. I can't completely get away with spoilers, guys. Especially when you guys are commenting on my videos. Saying, Mirko, TL won! Or sorry, TL lost! Oh, what a diversion! What a diversion! Okay, they don't get it in time, but what a diversion! This is such a good thing, by the way. Hey, I always want to say to all the mid laners, to all the other laners out there who can take gold and XP, when you rotate to gold and say you don't get the gank you want to, you don't get the gank you got. I mean, you don't get the gank that you expected. Don't take our fucking camps. Look at Mr. Sanji. Look at Mr. Sanford. There's a gold cannon here. Look at Mr. Oheb. And also, gold laners, don't rush. Especially in this situation, don't rush to clear this. You can get extra value, okay? Do not clear it when there are 3 other guys who can soak in the gold. Let them leave, and then you take it, brother, man. Look at Oheb. Now he takes it after all of them. Guys, little things like this matter. Trust me, in a competitive game like this, little things like this matter, especially as a gold laner. Especially when you're up against fucking Kelra, okay? That guy farms like a god. You want to get as much value as possible on everything, okay? Remember, it might look small, but small things add up to the big wins, okay? If you want to be a pro player, if you want to climb rank fast, and you want to troll, that's what you do, all right? You capitalize on the small things. You don't disregard the small things. You don't ignore the small things because they're small. Small things can be big. That's what she said. What? Carl TZ up top, yes. In 1v1, it's a skill matchup, Hayabusa versus Joy, but
Easy doing,
the Hayabusa can really just wait for Joy to walk up and then you land Quad Shadow. If you land Quad Shadow, it's massive advantage to the Haya. That's why it's a skill matchup. Alright.
Yeah, they are. I think that's a straight up push now at this point. Kelvin knows it. Kirk probably wants to just check it. JP up on front.
The way that, I mean, like, the hole in the bushes are really, really good. Now, game 1, game 2, we didn't get to see this much, you know, macro, but now we're seeing more macro in game 2, game 3. It's, I think because for ONIC Philippines, they know that they have a very vulnerable backline, and it's, whoa, Sanji flickering. No, he did, he flinched. But ONIC Philippines have to play it much safer because 2 turtles went to TLPH just through, again, the way that they were able to rotate, the way that they're able to path with Carl Teasy. Slow push up top. How do they build that? Wait, I gotta see how they built that. Okay, they didn't build it. They just noticed that the wave was crashing onto turret and that it stopped here. Again, news for you guys. When a slow push like that is building for the other team, all right? Like, it depends on the position of the minions. If it's a very slow push, like you're seeing here, I wanna show you guys, but okay, because I would love to zoom, but here. So it's a slow push for, you see more blue minions. I really wanna get rid of this fucking thing and just look at the minimap. I can't show you guys fully. I guess we'll just go super slow mode then. Because this is important. Again, every little thing counts, alright? Every little thing counts. We'll probably, yeah. So we'll go from here. Turret gets taken down, as you guys can see, right? Turret gets taken down up top. This may be too slow. Okay, turret gets taken down. There you go. But why don't TLPH send anyone up top? Because the minions are crashing here. Here, and it's a very slow push. They probably saw the health of that minion, thinking, all right, this is not going to build up to a big slow push. Little calculations like this, have like knowing what slow push is going to build is massive. Because, as you can see, for TLPH, because it's in this position, and it's only a very small advantage that ONIC Philippines minions has, only like a few, I think the cannon minion is sitting on like 1 HP or something. They could just stay in this position, not sending anyone, and the minions who will be spawning in the 40th second here will reach before the blue minions, because it's closer to red, as you can see. And this will ultimately build up to a red minion win, building a slow push for themselves. That's the reason they don't clear it. I think in a lot of other regions, a lot of other teams won't really take notice of that, and they'll just rotate over, clear it, and it will be a wasted rotation. For TLPH, it is not a wasted rotation because they know it's going to build up back to them. That's why they didn't clear it. They're all staying here because they know this is going to be a slow push. And ONIC Philippines, they probably also think like, all right, it's going to be slow pushing to us. Maybe it's a miscalculation on their side. Or maybe for them, it was also kind of like, no, we just don't have ways to actually go up. TLPH have diversion. Kelra could get caught. Let's just let it be.
I bet the communication is, so does Sanji have the flicker? Not Prince. Devo, where's he gonna take it? Turtle down to half health, less than. Kirk drops the revital.
It's ultimately not going to matter that much because they just brawled it out, but it's, again, the small things that they can capitalize on. Holy shit. Good move by King Kong. Wow. Good stuff. Because now, look, they can instantly utilize this wave. Carl can instantly use this wave here as it pushes in, and it's going to be big. Look at how big that wave is. It's like 1.5 minions. So he shoves this and he gets the value out of it, and then they just use... Look, 1.5, right? There we go. It ultimately doesn't get the value, but a lot of times, especially in the Filipino games, you see that getting massive value. That will build up to, when they just lord dance for fucking years, that'll build up to a turret take for free. Or that'll build up to someone having to rotate there, a diversion being used, someone dying, and or free lord. Forced error setups. Without that, you don't get the forced errors, guys. It ultimately becomes useless because they weren't able to utilize it, and it wasn't a lord. If it was a lord, then I think that would have been much more value of a thing to highlight. But even the useless things can be useful in MOBAs, guys. Yeah. Good MLBB. Tactical MLBB.
it shows veterancy. And that's exactly what's happening here in ONIC and TLPH as well.
It's battlefield wisdom.
There you go. So, again, very classic MPL Philippines, 2-1 at almost 9 minutes.
And it's the one who's at an advantage.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how we do. That's
Peak
just how we do.
MPL PH, baby.
BOD.
It is.
Oh, wow.
Holy Crystal.
Send Carl Easy up to the top.
Yeah.
Solid power spikes, boys.
Wave. Force Liquid to respond. Force ONIC to respond and say, what are you going to do about it?
Again, Carl doesn't shove this.
Loyi super global shadow, right? So
Yeah.
we'll probably see that later.
The world's
Trying to
largest
bait
shadow.
people to actually walk up faster to clear that up.
Carl Easy's
And also, it's pretty dangerous for him to stay, to be fair.
At this point, ONIC can't really
It's battle
engage
of macro at this
maybe
point.
Brusco as a bodyguard right now.
They can't brawl it out because the lead isn't as big as it was before.
Excellence and execution.
And Carl's still up top to clear it.
Big difference maker here. The fact that 3 items are locked in for Kelra. BOD, Malefic Gun as well. So
Yeah,
let's
but
see
Carl's
if
very
they can
careful
clear
here
up
because,
the
again,
damage.
Brusco has not been seen on the map for a while. So Carl's thinking, okay, they're setting up for something up top for sure. There's no way Brusco will be, like... This is why staying out of vision as a roamer is very important nowadays.
Later,
It's not, especially when you're on Chojo head, okay, guys? It's not just about...
pretty big. That is 3 people.
This is a crazy angle.
Did he read into it?
What an angle!
Coming from the behind, dropping the glorious pathway.
Wow, dude, that was so fucking crazy. Beautiful stuff, man.
Carl Easy finds him in the back line. 2 free pickoffs.
That is
Beautiful
big.
stuff.
Kelra already used the flicker as well.
The GOAT finds the god of the goat and Brusco with the kick though.
Whoa, oh, nice. King Kong
Brusco, but it's
gets the kill.
his butt is King Kong.
Sanji! Oh, my lord.
Kind taken out Oheb. He's not
Man.
He's got 4 members of the cavalry chasing him. Can ONIC stop Liquid from this Lord take?
Okay, SUPERFRINCE and King Kong, Carl Easy here. They're healthy. Team Liquid Philippines might just blitz this.
Glorious
running.
pathway dropped in by Daddy JP. Lord very low.
Nice one, Sanford. Good zone.
Carl Easy secures with a retribution. Sanford very low. SUPERFRINCE and King Kong looking.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
That was a hero punch from Sanford right there,
Yeah.
stopping King Kong from the retribution.
And it's right on time. Clutch by the Apex Predator. King Kong was like, all right, I see the line. I will dash through this badang and steal this Lord. But Sanford said no.
Man, peak MLBB, man.
This is, yeah, really good MLBB, bro. Way slower. Definitely not like game 1, game 2 kind of pace, but clean MLBB. Very, very clean. And at this point, it's still anyone's game, to be fair. This 1,000 goal lead is kind of irrelevant. When it's a 1,000 goal lead at 11 minutes, it's not a lead. It is a lead, but you know what I'm saying. It's not really a lead that's that significant. Carl? Yeah. You don't land your... Like, even... Oh, man. He lands the quad, but he's already half, man. And King Kong got ult. He got, like, the fully stacked ult, I believe, so... You can't just jump in like that. Good D, good defense. Beatrix and Valir, very hard to siege against.
Guessing where is this Hayabusa? Where is Carl Easy right now?
He took the scenic route.
Come on, 8 more minutes. We are almost there to the 20 mark, you know? Please. It's 4-4, no clear gold lead. It's a 2,000 for
Melfic
but it's still very close to
BOD into Sea
So far,
Halberd.
Liquid's been getting some strides. Oh, this could be big.
Oh my God, glorious pathway.
Wow, great. He's on... Whoa, that's the clip. That's a TikTok clip, brother. Oh, my... That's a TikTok clip. That's a 3-man... Oh, my God, bro. Holy shit, Brusco. Dude, the dodges to set up for that is crazy. When everybody's...
Diversion, this could be big.
Ah, wait, JP didn't... Okay, JP wasn't there for the diversion, so that's why I was like, where's the JP stun? They don't have a point click. Okay, so it wasn't the dodge. Like, I mean, yes, good maneuvers, but I thought he shun-pooed out of like big CC. Turns out, no. He just got out. I want to see this in slow-mo. There you go. That's the power of the Valir right there. Oh my God, bro. And then the AOG. 4-man. Kelra Bennett. Oh my God. Oh my God. Dude. what were the kills at? 2-1? No, 4-4 before that skirmish. Oh, what the hell? That's crazy. That's insane. That's a game ender for sure, right? Yeah. I mean, we can't even really talk about. That's just well played. Just well played, dude. Prince and the awareness. And Cho doing God's work. What the hell is that set, dude? That was beautiful. GG, GG. That's all. I mean, like, there's not much to analyze. Hey, Babae Wolf! Babae Wolf! Okay, my goat. Kaisam Yves. Alright, man. And Raja, yeah, but GG, GG. Absolute cinema of a game, guys. Well played. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next content. It'll be me recap. Peace out.